Stuart, what did we do new today? Let's see. E minor pentatonic, 2 octaves. So here's the straight version. E2. Open E. No blue note, right? Keep working on your blues 1 octave scales independently. And then we talked about adding the high G and doing a hammer-on scale. Pull off in reverse. I'm using 1 and 2. You can also use 2 and 3 depending which ones you want to practice. Now we'll do hammer off. So as I mentioned, whenever you hear really fast licks in open position, or just really fast licks, impossibly fast, they tend to be little things like that with open pull-off and hammer-ons. And then we talked about the relative major. In the case of G, if you're in the key of G major, here's your Do, your 1, 8, 7, 6, everyone's also an 8. 8, 7, 6, so E minor is the relative minor of G. They share the same 7 notes. The same thing goes for C, B, A minor. So you can play C and A minor to get a flavor for that. Same thing with F and D minor. F, E, D is the relative minor. Parallel minor means the same tonic, different notes. So E, E minor, A minor, D, D minor, and so forth. That has 3 different notes, flat 3, flat 6, flat 7, so it's a more striking contrast. Okay, so you can practice the G major pentatonic 2 octave by just starting on G and stopping on G. Okay, we talked about the descending part of the extended scale. Major. Always repeat the B on the way back up so it's symmetrical. Minor. 8, flat 7, flat 6, 5, 5, flat 6, flat 6. That's the minor descending progression. Stray Cats, Hit the Road Jack. Not Dire Straits, Sultan's Swing. Well, same band, but not the song. Anyways, then we looked at Fly Away, which you've been working on, and I encourage you to go flat finger A, make sure you don't play the high E. Gotta be muted or avoided. And you want to go 1, 1, 2, 3, passing tone on the B natural. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're playing this chord really well, but your hand always looks awkward, like you're pushing, the length of your fingers is pushing your wrist out. I need these knuckles, how do I show this? To curve at that last joint as much as they can so you can get closer to the guitar. Your hands are pushing you away. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, passing tone. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for the Weezer song, Say It Ain't So, play it the chorus style, which means 2 hard accents on each chord. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. The E gets 1 accent, and you play this little riff. That's the bass riff. So it's O, 2, 4, hammer on, 2, excuse me. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Getting back is going to be tough. 1. Now on your bar chords, I noticed the same problem. These fingers want to stay straight, so they're pushing your wrist out like this. Imagine if your hand was forced to be no more than like a few centimeters off the strings, and all these fingertips had to do this really 90-degree harsh angle at the end. And you'll get a little closer to where we want to be, which is your fingers feel smaller and closer to the instrument, and they're not pushing your wrist out at all. Say it ain't so. That's it, bud. Have fun.